Kate and William were driving through a wooded section of highway. It was not a sunny day. Lightning flashed. Thunder roared. The sky went dark in the torrential downpour.
"We should stop,"
said Kate. William nodded in agreement. He stepped on the brake and suddenly the car started to slide on the slick pavement. They ended up at the bottom of an incline. Both pale and shaking, did not move for a second. Then William quickly turned to check if Kate was all right. She nodded. William relaxed and looked through the rain-soaked windows.
"I'm going to see where we are and how bad it is,"
he told Kate, and went out into the storm. She saw his blurry figure in the headlight, walking around the front of the car. A moment later, he jumped into the car, soaking wet.
"The car is not badly damaged, but we're stuck in the mud,"
he said. Kate swallowed nervously. This was not going to be a pleasant waiting. He told her to turn off the headlights and lock the doors until he returned.
"Axe Murder Hollow."
Although William didn't say the name aloud, both knew what he had been thinking when he told her to lock the car. This was the exact place where a man had once taken an axe and hacked his wife to death in a jealous rage over an affair. Supposedly, the axe-wielding soul of the husband continued to haunt this part of the road.
A few minutes passed, and near the car, Kate heard a shriek, a loud thump, and a strange gurgling sound. She couldn't see anything in the darkness. Frightened, she shrank down into her seat. She sat in silence for a while, and then she noticed another sound. Bump, bump, bump. It was a soft sound, like something being blown by the wind. All of a sudden, the car was illuminated by a big bright light. A police-sounding voice told her to get out of the car. William must have found a police officer. Kate unlocked the door and stepped out of the car. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she saw it.
Hanging by his feet from the tree next to the car was the dead body of William. His throat had been cut so deeply that he was nearly decapitated. The wind swung his bloody corpse back and forth so that it thumped against the tree. Bump, bump, bump. Kate screamed and ran towards the voice and the bright light. As she came closer, she realized the light was not coming from an officer's flashlight. Standing there was the glowing figure of a man with a smile on his face and a large, solid, and sharp axe in his hands. She backed away until she bumped into the car.
"Playing around when my back was turned,"
The ghost whispered, stroking the sharp blade of his axe with his fingers.
"You've been very naughty."
The last thing Kate saw was the gleam of the axe blade in the eerie, incandescent light.
Now, every night in the wooded part of the road, you can hear the lightning flash, the thunder roar, and Kate's piercing scream, along with a bump, bump, bump.
Ha 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 ha!